Rome began as a citizens' republic on the Italian peninsula. Through war, reformation, and ambition, it became an incredible empire that reshaped the Mediterranean and the entire world. Between 264 and 146 BCE, Rome fought 3 Punic Wars against Carthage. Rome came out victorious and destroyed Carthage and left the Republic dominant in the Mediterranean. In the Second Punic War, we saw a Carthaginian general named Hannibal cross the Alps and reign victorious over Roman armies. Rome took the punch and later defeated him at Zama under Scipio Africanus. After the Third Punic War, Carthage was seized and its people were enslaved by the Romans. Africa became a Roman territory, but it now needed more resources, taxes, and governors to rule the land. After the Punic Wars, Rome grew far richer than what it was, but regular people struggled. 2 brothers by the name of Tiberius and Gaius Gracchus tried to fix this by passing land reforms. They wanted to take unused public land and give it back to the poor Romans to help the community, but the senators were very opposed to this action. Both of the brothers were attacked and killed. This is the first time in Roman history that political violence became normal. This weakened the Roman Republic, and it showed that the laws the Roman Republic was making was no longer enough to solve their problems. After the Gracchus Brothers, 2 powerful generals rose to power, those being Gaius Marius and Lucius Cornelius Sulla. Marius changed the army by letting poor citizens join. Now, soldiers were loyal to their generals, not to the government. Shortly afterwards, Sulla marched his army into Rome. He started a civil war. This is something no one had ever done before in the Roman Republic. Sulla ended up winning the civil war and made himself dictator over the Roman government. Sulla changed the government to fit his ideals, but his actions proved that armies and not laws now controlled Rome. In 60 BCE, 3 very powerful men, being Julius Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus, formed a secret alliance called the First Triumvirate. They all agreed to help each other get what they wanted from the Senate. Caesar got command of Gaul, where he built a huge army and became extremely popular with the Roman citizens. When Crassus died, the alliance fell apart, and Caesar and Pompey became enemies, which led to another civil war. Julius Caesar ended up becoming victorious over the civil war. He became the most powerful man in Rome. As Julius Caesar was in power, Rome fell further away from the republic that it once was. Caesar was eventually named dictator for life by his own government. Many of the senators feared he was becoming a king, so they assassinated him on the Ides of March, 44 BCE. Once again, Rome fell into chaos. Caesar's heir, Octavian, teamed up with Mark Antony and Lepidus to form the Second Triumvirate. This group had almost total power over the Roman government. They defeated Caesar's killer at the Battle of Philippi, but later they turned against each other. Octavian ended up beating Mark Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE and became the only ruler of Rome. In 27 BCE, the Senate gave him the title of Augustus. Augustus claimed he was restoring the Republic, but he actually created a new kind of government called the Principate. He claimed he was not a king, but the first citizen of Rome. He held all the real power in the government. This made the government stable and started a long period of peace called the Pax Romana. Under the Principate, Rome fell greatly from what it used to be. The Roman Republic had elected leaders like consuls, the Senate advised the government, and the power was shared and temporary. Under Augustus, Rome had only one ruler with the most authority. The Senate stayed, but Augustus controlled the army and most of the decisions inside the Senate. The government was made to look as a republic, but it was basically a monarchy. This was the start of the Roman Empire. It was a system that's built on peace, order, and one ruler at the top.